I'm already here. We're in work mode. Hello, my friends. Today you'll find out what happened to Farah Faisal, who shared her story on social media, showing the intense changes in her face during pregnancy. So you don't forget, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Imagine looking in the mirror and feeling like you don't recognize your own face anymore. Now, imagine going through this during pregnancy, a time that many people describe as magical, beautiful, and glowing. That's exactly what happened to Farah Faisal, a young mother from Malaysia who decided to show the world a side of pregnancy that almost no one talks about. Before pregnancy, Farah had smooth skin, a healthy appearance, and used to post videos and photos on her social media. But just a few months after getting pregnant, her face started to change in a dramatic way. Her skin became red, swollen, marked by eruptions, and with a completely different texture. Her nose also got much bigger, and she started dealing with itching, inflammation, and insecurity. When she decided to share her before and after, Farah had no idea her story would reach millions of people. But along with the support came judgment. This is the story of a woman who faced profound physical changes. She cried in front of the mirror and had to deal with comments on the internet. And even so, she found the courage to share what she was really going through without filters. There is a very strong image created around pregnancy. The pregnant woman appears smiling with glowing skin, beautiful hair, and a constant expression of happiness. It's the famous pregnancy glow, but reality isn't the same for everyone. Each body reacts in its own way. Some women experience intense nausea, others have pain, emotional changes, swelling, skin discoloration, acne, or problems they never imagined they would have. Farah, at 28 years old, also expected to have a normal pregnancy. According to reports she published, she didn't have severe nausea or many of the symptoms that many people associate with pregnancy. But at some point during the pregnancy, her skin started to react. First, pimples and changes appeared on her face. Then the situation seemed to get worse. Her skin became increasingly red. She developed marks, swelling, skin sensitivity, and an appearance that left Farah deeply shaken. She said that her face had changed 100%. And for someone who saw her image change every day, this wasn't just an aesthetic change, it was an emotional change. For many people, it might be easy to look at a picture on the internet and make a quick comment. But for the person living through it, every comment can weigh a lot. Farah started documenting her transformation on social media. In one post, she showed pictures from before her pregnancy and compared them to how she looked during pregnancy. The difference immediately drew attention. Her face looked swollen, reddish, and covered with rashes. Her skin, once smooth, was now marked by inflammation and an uneven texture. Farah didn't try to hide it. She didn't use filters to pretend that nothing was happening. She decided to show what was really happening, but that decision came with an emotional cost. In later posts, Farah revealed that she cried more times than she'd like to admit because of her own face. She also said that she wondered why she didn't have that so-called pregnancy glow that seemed to appear in the lives of so many other women. While some people only saw a transformation, Farah was fighting a silent battle with her self-esteem. Because many times when the body changes unexpectedly, the person doesn't just feel physical discomfort. She feels afraid, she feels ashamed, and she feels like she's lost a part of herself. When Farah posted the video, it quickly went viral. Millions of people watched the footage. Many were impressed by the intensity of the changes that pregnancy caused in her face. And fortunately, many people also left messages of support. Women from different parts of the world started sharing similar experiences. Some talked about acne during pregnancy, others about swelling, spots, hormonal changes, and changes that also affected their confidence. For these women, Farah's post was very meaningful. She showed that pregnancy is not the same for everyone and that there is no single way to experience motherhood, but not everyone reacted with empathy. Farah also received mean comments about her appearance. Some people made unpleasant comments, questioned her photos, and treated her situation as entertainment. In response, she explained that these comments affected her mental health. She emphasized that she was a real person, not a doll, not a perfect image created to please the internet. Farah asked for something simple: empathy. She said she didn't owe anyone any explanations, but that it was hard to see people ignoring what hormones, pregnancy, and physical changes can do to a woman's body and emotions. Pregnancy causes hormonal and physical changes. These changes can affect the skin, circulation, fluid retention, and even the appearance of the face. Some women develop acne during pregnancy. Others have spots, increased oiliness, redness, sensitivity, or swelling. There's also the phenomenon popularly known as pregnancy nose, when the nose seems to get bigger or swell. Although the name is not a formal medical diagnosis, this type of change may be related to fluid retention, increased blood volume, and hormonal changes. But it's important to remember, each case needs to be evaluated by healthcare professionals. Not every change in the skin should be treated as something normal or ignored. When the itching is intense, there's inflammation, pain, sores, or very rapid changes, medical attention is essential. In Farah's case, what is known is that she faced significant skin changes during pregnancy, and after the baby was born, she began to show signs of improvement. She shared that she began a recovery journey, including follow-up and treatments to take care of her skin. After 9 months of going through this transformation, Farah gave birth. In an emotional post, she wrote that she had survived 9 months of chaos, crying more than she would have liked because of her face. And at that moment, she was finally a mother. But giving birth didn't mean that everything disappeared overnight. The recovery was gradual. In photos and videos posted after giving birth, you can see that the swelling and redness started to go down. Her skin was still in the healing process, but Farah seemed determined to take care of herself. She talked about treatments and promised to share her recovery journey, and she did. She continues rebuilding her self-esteem, adapting to motherhood, and trying to recognize herself again in the mirror. And the effort to remember that a physical change does not define a person's worth. Amidst all this, Farah also talked about the support she received from her husband. According to her, he was there during the difficult moments and reminded her that she was still beautiful, strong, and loved. It may seem like a simple phrase, but when someone is facing insecurity, pain, and public exposure, hearing words of comfort can make a huge difference. Farah's story also shows how important it is not to minimize a woman's feelings during pregnancy. Phrases like, "This will pass," "It's just a phase," or "You should be happy because you're pregnant" may seem harmless, but they often ignore what someone is actually going through. Pregnancy can be a joyful time, but it can also be exhausting and emotionally difficult. Farah Faisal's story isn't just about a face that changed during pregnancy, it's about vulnerability. A swollen face, marked skin, or a different body do not diminish a woman's strength. Behind the images, there's a mother, a person with feelings, and someone who had the courage to say, "This is my reality." And maybe that's the most powerful part of Farah's story. Not the transformation that happened to her face, but the courage she had not to hide who she was while she tried to heal. If this story touched you, leave a respectful comment and share this video so that more people understand that empathy is also a form of care.
Assista ao vídeo indicado.
Watch the dubbed video. Mira el video doblado. 吹き替え版の動画を見てね. شاهد الفيديو المدبلج. 더빙된 영상 봐. Regarde la vidéo doublée. Schau dir das synchronisierte Video an. Guarda il video doppiato. Смотри дублированное видео. Dub kiya hua video dekho. Dublaj the video yu izle. Tonton video yang sudah didubbing.